guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls, the challenge of completing the game before the release of Dark Souls 2, and we're really on track. So what I need to talk to you about is the DLC of this game. So, to finish this game, I need to go kill Nito, I need to go kill the Four Kings, and I need to go kill the Bed of Chaos, which Firelink, right? I'm not far away from that, surprisingly. Next I'm going to go kill Nito, and my next priority for stat is getting Faith to 30 so that I can use Sunlight Blade on my Swyhander to increase the damage by like twice the amount it is now, which is insane, and obviously I really want to do that. So I'm going to get Faith to 30 and then continue on doing Vitality Endurance after that. But towards the DLC, do you want me to do the DLC? Like, is this something you would want to see? Seriously comment, because your opinion on this is going to, decide whether I do the DLC. Now, the DLC is basically going back, like, at least 500 plus years in time, minimum. Look at Frank, he's asleep. What a dingus. You can wake him up by kicking him, that's great. But yeah, so, do you want to see the DLC? The DLC takes place about 800 years ago, or so. Well, that's my guess, based on the lore and stuff. And, it's a little side thing, and it's really interesting, but I kind of don't want to do it on a strength build. It'll be the first time I ever do the DLC if I'm recording it. Like, literally, I'll never have done any of it before, so it'll all be first-time experiences. It'll be really difficult. And I kind of want to do that on, like, a strengthy dex build, and I have one that's about the same level as this character, that's pretty much at the same point in the game, that I could do it on that character. Or would you really prefer to see me do it on this character? So leave your comment, leave your opinion, whether you want to see the DLC and whether you want to see me on my style of character or this strength build that we've been doing for the playthrough. Alright, that aside, we're going to Gravelord Nito, so he's deep in the Catacombs. This is the graveyard, the first place. And you might be wondering to yourself, oh, why are you using this big stick great club thing? Well, it's because down here, the only way to kill the enemies that are here is by killing the necromancers. Necromancers are essentially just the people that keep them respawning. So if I was to kill one of these skeletons without a divine weapon, then it would just come back to life after a few seconds after I killed it. So obviously that's really inconvenient. So what I've gone and done is upgraded this weapon, this club, to +5, and then turned it into a divine weapon so that it kills the opponents here without needing to kill the necromancers, and it's really useful. So these are the giant skeletons. So what I'm looking for is the Tomb of the Giants, and that's where Nito is. So he's very deep underground, but my god, the first time I did this, I did not have a divine weapon. In fact, the last time I played this game before I started doing this playthrough was when I stopped. Oh wow, I never even went and got these. They're just zooming on stuff. It's really cool. But I never actually completed the game because I got to Nito and I went there without a divine weapon, and it's totally possible to kill Nito without a divine weapon, but for me, I just wasn't good enough. I just kept dying to Nito, and I died and I died and I died. I streamed it for like 6 hours dying to Nito, and then tried again and again and again, and I kept dying, and I didn't have a divine weapon. So the plan was to go get a divine weapon and go back, but I didn't play the game for a long time, so long that I ended up doing this challenge. And so I'm back again to see if I can beat Nito, and I really think I can. I mean, if I can beat Sif, Nito's nothing. Man, it is so useful being able to kill these guys without the necromancers being dead. The necromancers are really awkward to kill. This is my first time using this great club, and I gotta say, for a big stick, it's very useful. Like, really. These guys have really annoying attack patterns because they attack so fast. Like, look at that shit, and then they jump around and roll into you. And there's worse ones down below. They're called the pinwheels or whatever. And they have a similar rolling motion, but it's, let's say it's higher paced. Alright, fall down. Alright, I really mess this up sometimes. We need to go down this giant drop. See where that hole is, and there's a skeleton running down. We need to get down there. Now, the best way to do it is to just walk off. But I seem to mess this up sometimes. Ah, there we go. Alright, cool. So we managed to do it first time. Green Titanite Shard. I can actually upgrade my divine weapon again with that. Like, instantly. It's like +3. I didn't even look at the stats. It's a Divine Great Club +3. So there you go. And it'll be +4 in a minute. This is so random. So weird and random.
Be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
I don't know what they thought they were doing with the voice actor for this. Like, obviously they wanted to... Whoa, hello, where did you come from? Obviously they wanted to make a character who's a skeleton sound a bit skeleton-y, you know? And intimidating. But it just sounds like the guy was too close to the mic when he recorded it. Look at this guy. So this is the skeleton blacksmith.
Why, you have an ember, do you? Forget about it. I don't deal with that kind. What has gone wrong with embers these days?
I think I've got a magic ember, and Andre and this guy can't do anything with it. So I think I've got to give it to the giant blacksmith. I think it's funny that I can actually upgrade this divine great club into a stronger divine weapon. Having said that, the guy who's doing it for me is a skeleton, and it would, like, kill him, this weapon. But I suppose any blacksmith is making a weapon that would damage him or kill him, because a human makes a sword. So I don't really know where I'm going with that. Oh god, here they are. These are the pinwheels. Ah, I just walked in here. I just forgot. Ugh. I've got to say, I think these are the most annoying enemies in the game. Easily. Look at that. He tapped me. They can, like, completely destroy you. They can, like, get stuck on you. Nah, you ain't going yet. The worst part is that they move so quick as well. Ow. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. I think I did this in the wrong order, by the way. I think I should have probably gone... I should have probably gone to Nito first before going to Seif, because you get some, like, little hidden dialogues and stuff. Do you remember that woman cleric person who is forced to do the Rite of Kindling and is forced to go down into the depths to try and get the Rite of Kindling? Well, she does come down here and some stuff happens, and I could get more story if I'd gone to Seif after going here, but I foolishly did not do that. There's not much I can do about it now. There's actually a Black Knight here. You see him up there. Just hiding in this corner. What weapon does he use? I don't remember. Is it just a sword? Can you blow up, please? You're going to be annoying later. Come on, you two. You two. It is a battle axe. Oh wow, damages the Black Knight. Didn't know that. So he's a very heavy classed one. And Jesus, did he just do damage. I'm going to need to heal up. I'm using a goddamn divine weapon, not the one that I'm meant to be using. There we go. Alright. Good thing I can block him. There we go. He should be dead. Yeah, easy. A white Titanite chunk. Useful. This is Pinwheel. So creepy. A lot of people use the Father's Mask just because it looks so ridiculous. So this is an interesting character. A lot of illusions and magic. He's incredibly intelligent. Oh man, I don't want to die to Pinwheel. Better kill his illusion hit, so he can't hit me. And you. So yeah, easy boss. Easy boss. That was the boss fight. Over that quickly. I've just unlocked the Rite of Kindling, so now I can kindle and get up to, I think it's 20 Ectus Flasks, and I'm definitely going to be getting, like, at least, like, I don't know, 15 maybe for Gravelord Nito, just in case, you know, just in case. But I have a feeling I'm not going to struggle. So a little bit of backstory on that character, because it's an interesting character. While I'm running to just collect some loot that I know's up here. So that character's interesting. Basically, I don't remember which family member it was. I think it's the father. The daughter and the mother of the father died, and he dedicates his entire life to researching a way to bring them back to life. Like, so he goes to where Nito is, near Nito, because Nito's, you know, immortal, kind of. Like, he's not died from age, that's for sure. And he's trying to study a way to bring them back to life. And technically he did find a way, but it's not the greatest way. I'm actually going to have to put the skull lantern on here. we go, so I can light up my path. The way he did it was ultimately combining the bodies of his daughter and wife into one body, and technically it's brought them back to life, but not in the best of ways. I mean, it combined their bodies, so they're technically alive, and now he was trying to like work out a way to split them up so that they weren't dead and, you know, not part of him. But it went terribly wrong, and we just stopped him during his work. Who knows how close he was to finishing it. Alright, so this is the Tomb of the Giants, where we're going to meet Nito, and it's obviously very dark in here. So I'm using a skull lantern that I've got from killing necromancers. But the problem is, I can't block anymore. So I'm going to just get my shield out, try and kill these guys as fast as I can. It's going to get hard, because there's very big drops down here. Like, very big drops. And if I can't see my footing, I will fall. Alright, we got one here. I'm going to do a power attack. I've not used one. Well, that's not bad. It knocked it down, but so does a normal attack, right? It staggers them. I've got a large soul there. Let's just look around. There's a giant one shooting arrows at us annoyingly. So that's to be avoided. Alright, let's go down here. Alright, we got one right away. Oh, two right away. But I managed to stun them both if I can get the attack off. Oh. That can prove really, really difficult. I got lucky there. I've never seen that weapon before. Looks like a curved blade. I've not actually come this way. I don't even know what's here. Oh man, no. There's loot down here, but look. It's like a little... I can't get the camera to look, but it's like a little prison. And there is two giants in here. I'm going to go for it, though. I'm going to see what I can do. I'll see if I can do a drop attack. Here we go. I did get a drop attack on. But it might have cost me. There's another one dead. Alright, there's this big one. He's stunned. Get him, get him, get him. Got him. Another one. Okay, just one more, just one more. Got him. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I would have been able to do that without a divine weapon and also being on a strength build. Nowhere near as easy as that anyway. Oh god, there's another. Okay, we got him. And then this one. God, how many were down here? Like 5. Jesus, imagine being like without a divine weapon and, you know, strength build to tank damage and block it all. You'd have to avoid all that in the darkness. What even is this? Is this some sort... I'm on a tomb? Oh god, there's a blacksmith here. I had no idea this was here. Large divine ember. Wow, I have never seen that before. So maybe I can do like really divine weapons now. Well, yeah, I guess that would mean because I can get it up to like plus 15 divine, I'd assume. But yeah, never been that way before. That's cool. Alright, so I've kindled the actual bonfire there, so I'm back to 10 heals. So hopefully that's enough to get me through the rest of it. And there's a certain someone here named Patches who appears in all the games. At least the Souls games.
What, you again? Well, well, you've been a stranger. Good to see you well, mate. All right. You came at the perfect time. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but we're friends now. I'll split it with you, in any case. Have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
Does that not sound like the best deal ever? Totally legit.
There, that hole. Take a closer look.
Well, earlier I met him, and he was stood next to a mechanism that... It was like a bridge that, if you pressed a button, turned into a bridge of spikes. And I deactivated it, and he was stood right next to it, and he said, "Hi, I'm your friend. You're not a cleric, are you?" And I said, "No, because I'm not a cleric." And he was like, "Okay." And then I tried to walk over the bridge of spikes, and he pressed the button, and the spikes attacked me. And then he apologized and gave me 1 humanity. And here he is again, and he's telling me, go have a look at the treasure. So, you know, He seems like a nice guy after that. It's sure it's going to be fine. There is treasure down there, quite a lot. You don't usually see 3 stacked up like that. Patches, you son of a bitch.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Son of a bitch. So now we're unknown. We don't know where we are. We're in like a big hole by a very big drop. And I can hear some sounds. Let's find out what we actually got for our troubles. A large soul. Large soul. Skull lantern. I already have one. So there you go. That's Patches. Meet Patches. Look. It's Rhea. The girl that I talked about. Her law and the church. She's here.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
So, Rhea came here as a highborn on the Way of White mission trying to find the Rite of Kindling, of which we found, by the way. And she was tricked by Patches and kicked down here with her bodyguards. And her bodyguards, as she just said, have gone hollow. Remember the guy who said, "You gotta look better than that to talk to my lady." And here they are. Boom! Oh, I missed. Shit. He just cast a goddamn heal, you cheating bastard. There you go. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, alright, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough, fellas. You're causing more trouble than you need to. There's another one. Hey, Rhea. These are your bodyguards. Don't mind us. Gotta be careful not to hit her. Jesus, I need a heal. Let's try and get one. And we got one. Cool. Let's kick him. And I missed. Power attack. Nice. Double hits. That's one of them dead. Now, dealing with one of them is going to be a lot easier than dealing with 2 of them. There we go. Okay, you should be easy. You should be easy. You're the one who healed. Backstab. Yeah. And we did it. We took him out. For Rhea. For Rhea.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nito are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
Replenishment. So she gave me a miracle.
I am certain that...
So she's trapped down here. We're going to fight our way out and ultimately clear a path for her to just walk out free. That's what we've done. We killed all the giants and all the undead while we were coming down here. So she just has a long walk ahead of her, really. We just need to clear the path to get her out of here. Also, Patches is up there, that bastard. I'm going to kill him. So again, she came down here doing the Way of White task, if that's what you want to call it. Forced to come down and try and get the Way of Kindling. Do you hear that? So these are the enemies that live down in this hole. They're fucking horrific, man. They're not too hard to deal with. You just walk in, hit, walk away. But if you get too many of them hitting you, like that, like they sneak up on you very well, you don't want that to happen. Like there's just 4 of them that have come at me right away. So once again, that's what happens with me playing this game, trying to explain something. So we came down here. She's come down here doing her mission, the Way of the White ritual, to go try and find the Rite of Kindling. And she has obviously fallen and got trapped. But where's Petrus? Petrus was the other cleric that's meant to help them, but he's not with them. So that is very suspicious, don't you think? You son of a bitch. What do you have to say for yourself, Patches?
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
No.
Oh, for heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive? I said I'm sorry. Wait, I know. Here, take this. It proves something, doesn't it?
You are a son of a bitch, Patches, and you need to die. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. I don't think he died. I think he's down there. Is he trapped now? It's awkward. So I've gone down back into the hall looking for him. Because I need to finish the job. I'm not leaving him in the area with Rhea down there. There he is. You going down, Patches, boy. Oh, really? Oh, this is awkward. I'm in like a tunnel where there's no space for me to attack. So I could very well die here if I don't play this right. I need a big open area, and I'm about to come up to one. Like this. There you go. Let me just heal. That was close. Backstab! See you later, Patches.
I'm finished. What did I ever...
Seriously, Patches? You just asked what did you ever do? Look, he's collected for humanity. He's just a cheap ganker. That's what he is. What a son of a bitch. So now he's gone, so he can't attack Rhea or anything, so she should be able to get away. So that breathing that we've been hearing, it's this thing. Now, as a Dex build, when I was last here, they were my most hated enemy ever because... I've said that a lot this episode. It's my most hated enemy ever because it just does this charge attack that destroys you. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing how I do as a strength build. Wow. Wow, divine weapons all the way. Jesus. That was a lot easier than it was the first time, that's for sure. It's a Black Knight. Oh my god. Well, I killed the Black Knight because he jumped down after me, right? Fuck's sake. God. At least I don't have a walk ahead of me. It's like right there. There we go, we're back. I can't believe I managed to... Well, I say I managed to kill him. I can't believe he killed himself. Like, I bounced off of him doing the backstab, or attack rather. And then he jumps off after me. What an idiot. Come on, one hit. Yeah. So, oh god, being able to one hit those just makes it so much easier. There gets to be a lot of them at one point. And this archer needs to die. Jesus. You're shooting out arrows at me for god too damn long. Die. Nice. Alright. Out of the darkness. We're here. I think that... Is that... Yeah, this is Ash Lake. This is how far down we are. Ash Lake is a place where you can get to by going through Blighttown and through the Great Hollow, because I'm so great. It's like a land of trees underwater. Like, look how far that goes. Like, there's this peak here where it becomes like the ocean, essentially, or a cloud layer of some kind. And then when you're under there, it's like you're under the water. It's crazy. So that's Ash Lake. And these are the trees, God, are the ancient trees or the ashen trees? I can't remember the actual name, but that's where the dragons used to live. And the Witch of Izalith and her daughters used their pyromancy fire to burn down their trees, their homes. And now I'm in human form on purpose here because there's a person called Leroy who invades, as you can see. Now I gotta be careful because he can knock me off. He's got one of the, I'd say the best cleric set in existence, like the best one to use, and he uses a very powerful weapon, so I'm gonna have to be careful here because if he hits me with it, I could very well die. Like, look at that. Even with all my strength and endurance, blocking it isn't enough. Come here then, eat it. Nice. Get another hit in. And there we go. So nice and easy. And you can get his set a very convoluted way. What did I get from him? Damn it. Stop telling me he was vanquished and show me. Humanity. I got his Grant and his Sanctus, so his shield and his weapon. Very cool weapon, his Grant. Let's actually have a quick look at it. There it is. Scales well with strength, and obviously is better than a divine club. But you can't get it till now, and it's not a divine weapon. It's not upgraded at all, so that's why it's got less damage right now. But yes. So you know how Pinwheel split himself absolutely loads in the fight? Well, he can split himself more than just twice, and he does. And they're everywhere searching, essentially, down here. So we're going to find an area that is absolutely infested with him. Now, I've died on this part a lot of times the first time I came here. On the run back, I died a lot. It's because you get ambushed in front of you, ambushed behind you by these two. Then you have a guy goddamn firing arrows at you at the same time, which go round corners, as you can see. It's bullshit. Gotta deal with this thing, which, by the way, goes away to come up behind you. Oh no. Block. Heal. It does absolutely insane damage. And then you think that will be it, right? No. There's yet another ambush right there. And you have to do this every time you want to come back to kill Nito. Every time you fail. Fuck that, am I right? There we go. Double kill. Thank God for that. God, I got a lot of souls I don't want to lose, but not much choice. So, speaking about Pinwheel, right? How he came here searching for Nito and a way to bring himself back to life. Well, there he is. Absolutely loads of them. This is the final room before Nito. I think it's interesting how they're all like these skeletons, these bodies, are in like a praying stance. I'm not really interested by this room, and I don't want to be in it for long. Because these guys absolutely wreck. As you've seen. Oh, he's still alive! Fuck! There's also these tiny skeletons, or I call nippers, that run at you. Don't want to deal with them either. God, look at the amount of praying bodies right here. This here is blatantly the entrance to Nito's lair. Let's go in. So remember, I've never beaten this guy before, and he has one of the most troll entrances to a boss fight ever. A giant drop where you lose like half your health immediately. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. Yeah, that woke him up. The bacon and eggs part, obviously. The wakey wakey part really unfazed him. He was like a teenager. Nito is a deprived and angry teenager whose parents just don't get him. And I can understand that because he's a fucking undead skeleton monster. How could you understand that? Alright, so these are the things that annoyed me the most in the fight. The skeletons. And I couldn't kill them because Nito's technically a necromancer. So to kill Nito, you can't deal with them. But thankfully, due to my divine weapon, I can just straight up kill them. Now, can I block Nito's attacks? I barely even remember his attack set. Apparently I can dodge it, so I can do some nice damage here. Wow, he's missing me. This is going really well. Wow, I am absolutely wrecking him so far. This is very easy. Okay, that's the explosion, right? I need to back away from him. I'm pretty damn sure of that. Unfortunately, I backed against a wall, but I blocked the damage, so it's okay. Alright, so he's just going to attack again, and I'm just going to try and avoid it. Wow, he's really slow. God, I remember this being so much harder. I guess after fighting Seif, I'm just unfazed. This is great. Half his health is gone. Oh god, block, block, block. Don't get cocky. Says while getting cocky. I also aggroed every skeleton in the room. And when you think about it, when you're fighting him and there's... Oh god, hang on. Ah, didn't block. It's okay, I can just heal it up. God, I'm really backed against the corner here, so I'm not really able to... Oh, is that the grab? It is. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. So yeah, if you tap the buttons there, the bumpers... Oh, that's another explosion run. Still hit me. Yeah, I don't want to aggro those as well. That would be terrible. Let's just go back to Nito. Alright, I only got 4 more heals, so let's... No more messing around. Alright, 2-hand attacks. Nice, it's quite low. Another explosion. Just back up and block. I'm just going to block those from now on. They're not doing enough damage for me to need to run away. I'm too heavy to run away. Not a grab again. Oh, I managed to dodge. No! No, how did I I literally rolled into the grab. I'd never... Ah... Well, thankfully, again, you can stop all the damage by just tapping as fast as you can. God, that scared me, though. No more grab attacks. I've never seen them, like, ever. And I know he can do them. And then I've seen him do them twice in one fight. Insane. But yeah, wow, I can't believe I struggled with this. I guess on a dex build where I have to dodge the attacks rather than blocking them. But if you stay close to him like this, it's just no big deal. You know what? He's just going to go for it, so I'm going to go for it. Hit him. Get him. Yes. Oh, I beat him. And I beat him easily. So, turns out strength builds with divine weapons. Find it very easy to beat this guy. Again, I understand that as a dex build, it's going to be harder to deal with him because you have to dodge his attacks. And along with the fact that besides dodging his attacks, you have to deal with the skeletons if you don't have a divine weapon, and last time I didn't, so the skeletons just kept coming back to life every time I killed them, hitting me, stunning me, making me unable to dodge roll at the right time, so I can understand that. 100,000 souls I've got to spend. I'm gonna have that sweet oh wow, that killing Nito actually killed all the skeletons as well. I did not know that was a thing that happened. That's awesome. But yeah. Oh, God. I'm just very relieved overall. Very relieved. But that means I can get extra levels of the old faith. Because you've got to have faith. We should probably be able to get another 20k here. With the many souls that I've collected. Yeah, look at that. 5,000 per. It's easy. But yeah, once we have 30 faith, we can use the Sunlight Blade on my Swyhander, and it's going to be fucking sweet. Alright guys, and so ends the reign and the wrath of the epic and awesome Divine Great Club. Thank you very much for helping me, my friend. But we're going back to the Swyhander now. Swyhander can be upgraded to plus 14 pretty much right now, but I do have to get the Very Large Ember, and I need to get the Very Large Ember from... I'm going to have to, unfortunately, go to New Londo, which was the city very deep under the ground, and it was flooded to entrap and kill the Dark Wraiths, the people who are trying to bring on the Age of Dark sooner, where we're trying to fight to keep the Age of Fire going. So they flooded New Londo and killed thousands of people living there who were completely innocent, just to kill the few Dark Wraiths that lived there and worked there. And ultimately people argue all the time about it, whether it was a sacrifice that was worth it or not. I think obviously it was to hold them back, but in the end they get out, and we're gonna have to go down there, get rid of the flood, and fight them ourselves, and then go fight the Four Kings and get the Very Large Ember while we're there. So next target destination is the Four Kings. I've never even fought them before, so I have a feeling I'm going to die to them a lot. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please leave a like. Remember to leave your feedback about whether you want me to do the DLC or just complete the game. Or complete the game on this character and use a different character to do the DLC and have that as a side series, a different series, which I think I would prefer out of the free options. But if you're that desperate to see me do it on this character, I will do the DLC on this character. Just let me know, and thank you for watching. See you next time.